Hey guys, welcome to the Rare Coin Show, episode 25.
Good to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, so this episode we're going to focus on technology in the rare coin market.
It seems like the rare coin market is a little slow to adopt when it comes to new technology. It seems like it's a little late picking up on social media and maybe some of the other aspects of the markets that have changed recently, maybe in the last 5 to 10 years. But there are a couple major categories that we're going to cover that are having a heavy impact on the rare coin market right now. One is trading platforms.
Absolutely, yeah. There's been an abundance of trading platforms that have popped their heads up. PCGS has Collector's Corner, which has been around for quite some time. There's a new mobile app on the Apple and Google stores that's called Roundtable, where they have different types of assets that are out there. There's also a gentleman you guys may know of, Harlan J. Burke. It is an ancient coin and artifact company based in Chicago. Aaron Burke has been with the family there for 25 years, and he has started recently a platform called Artified, and they are using some blockchain technology. They're looking at doing something a little bit different. Actually, we have a call with Aaron next week, so we hope to maybe interview him, get some more information as far as what they hope to do with Artified and where they see that going. So we're kind of excited to learn more about that.
Yeah. I mean, when you just told me about that, that was the first time I've heard of a coin company utilizing blockchain technology as a transaction record.
Yeah, and it seems like they're going to do something kind of cool and a little bit different. They're creating kind of a gaming atmosphere where they're going to allow people to generate these coins and then use these to kind of spend back into this environment, whether it is on actual real coins you can acquire or experiences like going to coin museums or going to coin shows or going on coin-based trips. So it sounds kind of cool. I'm actually excited to learn more about it.
When you're talking about that kind of thing, it almost reminds me of data mining. You use a computer to data mine Bitcoin.
Sure.
You're solving problems with really sophisticated computers. What you're talking about, solving problems, in other words, solving a coin question,
sure,
or I don't know all the ins and outs of exactly what they're doing, but you are solving problems to create money, which can then be transacted in a number of different ways. Free museum tickets, coins, all that kind of stuff. That's really interesting.
Oh yeah, and then where he sees it going, based on what they have up now on their website, is they see this developing into a full transactional marketplace with other assets, which is very interesting to me. It's something I'm very passionate about as far as marketplaces and platforms for these tangible assets to be bought, sold, and traded. eBay, obviously, which has been around for quite some time.
Since the late 90s, right?
Yeah.
I think 98, 99, that kind of thing?
They recently, I'm not sure if that relationship is still in place, but they have had a relationship with the PNG, the Professional Numismatic Guild.
eBay has?
Yeah, well they have it's called ebay.com/PNG. They have a platform just for PNG dealers alone.
No
and
kidding.
They say that they have traded over $25 billion in coins on the platform with just PNG dealers alone.
And for those of you that may not know, PNG, Professional Numismatics Guild, is the top dealers in the coin market. It's very exclusive. You have to prove that you own a few $1 million in coins, have a certain income, have a certain amount of net worth.
Oh yeah.
And you have to be sponsored, I believe, by 2 PNG members. So they don't just hand these out like some other organizations. Anybody can become a NGC or PCGS authorized dealer.
Right.
This is the creme de la creme, the top dealers. So if you ever see somebody with the PNG letters on their advertisement, that's not just any old guy. That's somebody that's really proven they're a valuable person in this industry.
Yeah, and it means that they're doing quality business as well. So PNG offers a level of arbitration. So if you're working with a PNG dealer and they do something that you feel is maybe not the best in your interest or a little bit unscrupulous, you can actually contact the PNG and they will, on your behalf, contact that dealer and say, hey, what's going on here? There was a less than favorable experience. Let's work this out, which I think is awesome.
Absolutely. And there's ethical guidelines that you have to follow as well. Certain levels of spread that you can charge on the buy and sell. They kind of rein in maybe some dealers from doing things that might not be good for collectors or investors. So great organization. It's awesome that they teamed up with eBay to do that. When we're talking about trading platforms, you cannot avoid heritage auctions. They started in the early 90s when the top 2 dealers in the coin market combined to create Heritage and they have formed an auction platform that is the largest in our industry.
Oh yeah.
They also have a very large direct sale aspect of their business, both buying and selling, that's connected to that. But really the auction platform is the mainstay of their business. I believe as far as information goes, you look up any coin, Heritage is probably the top 5 for their auction results that come up. And they also include more information than I've ever seen for an item that's available at auction.
And Heritage doesn't play around. They're not just that strong on the front end and a user environment. Their back end on Heritage, they've gone to some financial technology, some fintech levels of databasing. You know, when you got to realize when you're on these platforms, you have hundreds or thousands of people across the country all bidding on the same coin at once. You know, that's very similar to using like a Scottrade or an Ameritrade or a financial technology platform. So their back end is very, very strong as well.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with what they've done.
They've really revolutionized technology in the coin market.
Absolutely.
They were the first I can remember seeing to include the zoom in technology with their coins, where you kind of click on the little magnifying glass and it helps you zoom in on the coin. They did that.
And how's their coin quality? I mean, their images are like...
It's insane. They use these really special filters that kind of take out the shine of the light and kind of almost give this matte appearance to the coin.
I agree, man.
You can't always see the luster, so that's a negative to it, but the positive is you can see every little nick and ding and
their images are...
Yeah,
I would say Heritage and PCGS definitely, in my opinion, have the best coin images in the industry.
Okay, who knows? Maybe they're using the same tech. I don't know. It does look really similar.
Yeah, it could be.
But in addition to the image quality, Heritage puts a ton of information on there. They put every price guide you can imagine, even a bunch you've never heard of that nobody used. But I mean, most of it is PCGS, NGC, Numis Media, the major ones that Coin World. They put every major wholesale, retail. I mean, they give you all kinds of information, population, what the same coin sold for in their own auction the last 10 times.
Oh, they don't play around. I mean, they'll get Q David Bowers to write a description on a particular coin. They have the top numismatist in the country working with them, for data and information. So yeah, no, Heritage does not play around. They give you all the mustard.
They're really setting the pace for this market.
Yeah.
I mean, they're out front, changing things, continually revolutionizing, continually innovating. They basically set the pace for what everybody else does, and then everybody else tries to catch up with them.
I agree.
I've been so impressed with what they've done, and so we've kind of covered the major platforms, right? I mean, there's your AppMex, there's your JM Bullion, there's these other internet companies that
there's other buying marketplaces online, but as far as an actual platform for buying, selling, trading, where you have users connecting with each other, that's where there's not much of that really exists. A lot of it is more platforms that exist as marketplaces, as opposed to an actual trading platform where you have an environment of people connecting and creating transactions.
And then you have Rob Oberth, who's created the Roundtable Trading company.
Exactly.
Where it seems to me like a lot of dealers have gone there. There's hundreds of Roundtable certified dealers who kind of go on there to buy, sell, and trade. I know there is a retail client-facing aspect of that as well, which I'm not too clear on, but it seems like it's mainly for dealers.
See, I agree. To me, that feels more like a modern version of the CCE, the Certified Coin Exchange, which again is a very viable platform. If you go to CCE or CertifiedCoinExchange.com, it's a dealer-based platform for buying and selling at the wholesale level, for rare coin dealers.
Which I think Stacks owns now, right?
No, I think that's part of PCGS. So Certified Coin Exchange is the back end to Collector's Corner. So when you're a PCGS dealer and you get the account, you get the front end is Collectors, where you expose it to the marketplace, to the retail.
That's dealers that are listing on Collector's Corner.
Yeah,
and there's like millions of them. If you look up a coin in Collector's Corner, it's crazy. Coins that you might see like 1 or 2 a year of, there's like a dozen of them.
Yeah.
It's confusing to me, and I'm a coin dealer.
It's like the industry. It is like the inventory of the industry is on Collector's Corner.
So it's kind of a segment of Certified Coin Exchange. It's like the client-facing side of Certified Coin Exchange.
That's exactly right.
Where CCE is more the dealer marketplace, where dealers put up bid and ask prices.
And so based on, as a dealer, based on your subscription to the CCE, you have like tier levels. And so if you just have the base level, then you only get like back end. And when you go to the next tier up, then you get the front end and back end.
So it's like a membership-based website. You pay $500 a year or whatever. You don't have to pay any other fees. You can list your coins, that kind of thing.
The only other platform that I can think of, before we go, was IntelliQuote. So what IntelliQuote did was they integrated APIs or data points from all the other price guides that were out there, from all the other auction companies that were out there. So as a coin dealer, when you wanted to price out a particular coin, you'd log into IntelliQuote, you'd punch in your date, and you would have the whole world of pricing, including the CCE bids.
And recent dealer sales that had submitted their bid and ask prices. So really, really cool idea. That kind of wraps us up for trading platforms.
Yeah.
We thought we'd just highlight some of the best, some of the innovation that's happening there. And of course, we'll expand on this at a later date, but make sure you check us out.
Yeah, watch us on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Get us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And please share with all your friends.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
You're okay.
You're totally. If you want to come by, fine.
Yeah. We can always cut it out.
Oh,
don't worry about it.
You're
working. We're just being nerds talking about coins over here.
You're totally fine. Totally fine. Oh, okay. We'll have to talk to you in a bit.
Do you then want to do a third? Oh, you did the shooters this time.
I remember when we met that night, listening to music that fit just right. Told me your name and I told you mine. Stayed up talking till we saw sunlight.